Hello. Happy Sunday. Start of a new week. Um, Welcome back to Simon and Simon Art. Arlie's not here at the moment. She'll be back soon. She just had to go run a little errand real quick for her mom. So yeah. How was your week? Did your week end up did you finish your week strong? Did you manage to get everything that you wanted done? You know? Because that is something that you should always strive to. Finish the week off strong if you can, and try to finish your goals. Today's topic that me and Arlie were talking about, and that something that we found out is, references. Especially something that, since I use Pinterest a lot for my references, I found out that you can actually switch off the AI generator mode if you don't want to look at AI images, if you're looking for a reference on Pinterest, which I found to be very helpful because sometimes I am tired of looking at AI generated images and they look like crap. Yes, Daryl, more toys. More toys for the world. Yes. And it's just one of those things where it drives me nuts. But anyways, I'm gonna wait for Arlie to get in before we talk about that topic, because that is one topic that we do want to talk about is references. Where do artists get their references from when they're doing a new illustration or painting or whatnot? As you can see here, I had changed my drawing. And one of the things I did was I had to go back, because after doing the color work and everything else, I did not like what came out. Not one bit. It was just one of those things where I was like, oh, I hate it. I don't like it. Even after I colored everything, I did not like it. So I went back and I said, let me go back, let me regroup, and I came up with this guy. So it's just a good sketch, like finished sketch, just to show what I was doing. And I finally found, I did a sketch of a Krampus that I saw. You can see it from here. That I saw here. Like I said, reference. But let me bring up the reference that I wanted to use for this, so you can have an idea of where I got it from. So like I said, I got it from Pinterest. Let me just bring it up here. And just put it on the screen here. And it's pretty much this guy right here, hunched over, right? I kind of liked it that he's hunched over, mysterious. I don't care about the knife because you're not really going to see the knife, but I did like how it was presented here. So I'm going to use that as my reference. So let's get started while we wait for Arlie to get back. Actually, I did a quick thing with it, but I wanted just to practice. But we are going to start over with this guy and make believe that I didn't do nothing yet. I don't know why he's in his underwear. The dude decided to pose like that in his underwear. I just grabbed the images. I just grab the images and say, hey, let's go with it. Why he wanted to be in his underwear? I don't know. Maybe he likes to be in his underwear. Let's see. Oh boy. So the race for the New York mayor has gotten interesting. All the slugfest name calling has started. You know, I just find it interesting that on one case you have one set of people saying that they'll try to deport this guy if he wins, which I'm like, so if he wins, you want to deport him? Like, you're just proving everyone's point about just normal stuff. But you know what? I told Arlie I wouldn't talk politics in here, so I'm gonna try not to. I'm just stating my point. What else? Oh, so your boy's turning 49 in like 3 weeks. So let's see how that goes. Arlie said she has something planned. I know a friend of mine, he said he's coming. My friend Wesley and my other friend Dwayne. Daryl, you need to be back in New York. I know you like the woods and stuff, but come on back. Well, he was there, so something happened. But yeah, so do something cool. Not sure what. She says it's a nice surprise. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so got that. I got that. Yeah, so I'm just using the box method for this just to help me get an idea where everything is. So he's supposed to be hunched up. So we're working on having him hunched over like so. Right? Not too worried about his head just yet. Right? So what I'm doing here, I'm just setting everything up. Let's see here. I want to fix this. Give me 1 second, guys. I just want to fix something. This screen. Alright. Oh, let me get the music going also. I forgot about that. got some music. I do know I have to do a lot of overhaul. Yeah, I think that's the right word to use for the stuff. So I have to try to bring in some music into here. I mean, I have it in the beginning, whatnot. So I just have to do that more often. Set this to record. All right. So now we got the principal drawing part aspect of it. So what I want to do is I want to bring out this guy and the fog. So I pretty much did a dark background for this just to help the colors come out. So to give me an idea of where I want to put everything. In this case, when it comes to scale, to maybe do this. Yeah. Keep it that nice, good size there. And then, see what happens. Now, I am going to lock it. Take these guys off. Highlight it. Lock it again. And then do the same thing. But now, what I want to do is I want to what I would like to do is see what's going to happen now. Oh boy. So New York did have its Comic-Con a couple of weeks ago. Every time I try to go, something comes up, which It's getting very annoying sometimes. So I have to try to, next year, I need to try to plan accordingly. And make sure make sure nothing comes up where I'm like, ugh, you know. Okay, now let me go back to how I had this thing for the book. Well, I guess I can start. So, when I'm drawing something, I tend to like to look for references. You know, different types of to help me out. Sometimes I can find what I'm looking for, and sometimes, you know, I can't find what I'm looking for. It gets a little complicated sometimes. So, but what I always like to do is go on Pinterest and look for my items there. Now, earlier, I did say that they fixed it so that you don't have to look at AI generated images, which I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to use this because it's not a good fit for me for looking at images. You know, some people might use it for just for a quick reference, just to get an idea. And some people might be like, no, I don't want to deal with this, which is understandable, you know? Now, in this case, I don't want to make it too perfect. Well, I want to make it perfect, but I want to at least get my stuff down. Just fix it so that you can see more of his face, even though he's going to have a hood over it. You know, still want to have something to show. So another thing to think about is the one thing about this when doing design is I have to think about composition and where everyone is at. So right now I got the Pumpkin King in the background, so I want that character, or if you're doing any illustration, you want at least one thing to stand out, and then you want to have a focal point. But in this case, I have these two people, so yeah, it's going to be a good composition. But that's also why I have this cloud effect, just breaking them both up. So they're going to be working together, but it is going to be something nefarious. Also, I started doing now, so this will be the second one. So yeah, let me just put this here. I don't know how big I want to make his hands per se. All right. So now let's see about fixing this. Hello, everyone on TikTok. How's it going? Can you let us know where you're from? Oh, she's back. You didn't miss much. It's been quiet. Yeah.
Okay.
Dwayne and Daryl were on, but I don't think they're on anymore.
Okay.
So, but yeah, didn't miss much. How's it outside?
It's outside.
It's outside.
I like that music.
Yeah, Afrobeat.
Yeah.
It was about using references for when you're drawing a painting. I don't know, what do you normally use?
You were talking about sources?
Yeah, sources. Like one
Resources?
source I tend to use is Pinterest.
I use Pinterest,
Mm-hmm.
but I usually just go on the internet and think. I don't have a specific source, even though it's good to have that because, references
Mm-hmm.
is, for me personally, like, because I'm a portrait painter,
Yeah.
I want to do exactly what I see, but that's not really what you should do, just in case you can't use that particular picture or whatever.
Yeah.
And sometimes you use the picture for exactly what it is,
Mm-hmm.
as a reference for the way the person is standing or the direction the person is looking.
Right.
So I think that's the best way. And of course you can use a couple of different references to make your own. But yeah, I use all kinds of resources. Pinterest, internet, Sometimes you go to one of those.
Those are also good. I know there's like websites for posing, like you can do 3D posing stuff. Of course, those you have to pay money for that bad idea for the free version. But if you need all that stuff, then they want you to pay in hours and stuff.
And some
then,
people are okay with that, so that's what choices are about.
Right.
So that's always good.
Yeah. Don't you gotta leave? Well, you don't have to leave just yet for Dahlia.
No.
Yeah.
When do you think you'll finish this one?
I'm gonna try to finish this. I'm gonna try to have it either this week or next week. 2 for a show in December if we get into one. You know, at least 2 new ones. We still have the old ones that we can put in. one thing I just want to get the face in here.